What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the Catch fam? Hope everyone is doing phenomenal today. You guys already know what time it is, baby. Another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft here at the Catch. Excited as ever to be here with you guys. Another night of talking fantasy football, hanging out, mock drafting. Gonna be a great night, man. Let's see here. Hopping on through Yahoo. It's going to be a 10-man mock draft. Was planning on just doing one tonight. It's that point in the week. We might end up doing two depending on how fast this goes. We're a pick 9, 10-man draft through Yahoo. Full PPR. Going to be a good time. You guys know what to do, baby. Hit that like button on the way and hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you are new to the channel, come join the Catch fam on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, man. Hope everyone's doing phenomenal tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. Justin, what mock you in? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I moved too quickly there. When I did join, there was only like a few people in here. So, like I said, Justin, I may be running a second mock, depending on how fast this one goes. So maybe we can hop into one together, although I may just be doing one tonight, so we shall see. So yeah, this draft is loading up, and we'll see what's good. Justin, no worries. If not, sounds good, my dude. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Let me know what's going on, and we'll see what happens after this mock draft here. So, not really any prevalent NFL news to speak of today. You know what? I'm going to remember to turn the sound off. There we go. First mock draft ever this offseason where we're not going to be alarmed by a noise going off at the beginning of the draft. So I had a phenomenal subscriber mock draft last night. An absolute blast with you guys and Steven. So if you guys didn't get to check that out, obviously that's up on the channel as well. But last night was a great subscriber mock draft. Always a good turnout with you guys. Justin was just catching some rebirth dubs. Let's go, man. You'll have to hit me up on Discord, and we'll have to play together sometime. Although I don't, my headset isn't working. Actually, no, my headset's working fine. My controller broke. I only have a plug-in controller, which is in great shape. But for whatever reason, my headset doesn't work with that specific controller. They're not compatible with each other. So I'd definitely be down to play with you sometime, man. Hit me up on Discord, but we might not be able to talk. We'd have to communicate through pings. But I love Rebirth Island, man. I'm all about it. Usually play like 3-4 games maybe before or after I get off stream, usually to continue my late night before I feed the baby. Spoke of the cat. What's up, baby? What's up? Let's go. Missed mocking last night, but saw the stream. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you checking out the stream, and always appreciate your support to the channel, man. It was a good stream last night. We had some fun, had some good discussion about non-football things like steak and potatoes and vegetables. And plenty of good fantasy football talk last night. All right, so here we go. Moisty, pick 1. He's going Jonathan Taylor. No surprise there. CMC's off the board at 2. Justin Nice, brother. Yeah, we have to run a few. Yeah, I'm all about some rebirth. Dalvin Cook goes at 3. Henry's at 4. 4 running backs to start tonight's mock draft. Last night's mock, we had, 7 or 8 running backs going in a row for our subscriber mock draft. We got 2 Jeffs in a row. That's never a good thing. All right, Austin Eckler goes at 5. Kupp goes at 6. JJ's at 7. I'm going for Najee Harris here at 9. But he's a top-rated player. He's going to get selected at 8. That's no surprise. But I'll happily take Joe Mixon right here. Yeah, it's crazy to see, on ESPN, Nick Chubb is ranked 30th overall. And then here on Yahoo, he's ranked, 11th? Yeah. All right, so I'm sticking with that strategy. It's been working really well through ESPN's rankings. It worked well last night with you guys through Sleeper. And I'm going to go receiver here and kind of switch between receiver and running back to start this draft. Let a tight end fall to us. Let a QB fall to us. And we'll move that way. Ooh, look at the draft board. Ooh, positions drafted grid. That's fancy. Okay, so we got Javonte Williams here, followed by DeAndre Swift. And after my selection of Devontae Adams was Nick Chubb as well. So good little run on running back continuing here. Here comes Stephon Diggs, another receiver out the door. Derek, what's up, baby? What's going on, man? Appreciate you being here tonight. What's up, what's up? Deebo Samuel's off the board there. 3 more selections here in the second round. Alvin Kamara gone. Let's see. Smokey the Cat only 112 away. Congrats to the fam. We're growing. It's crazy, man. So close to 1,000 subscribers. Been such an amazing journey. As CeeDee Lamb is selected here. We have one more pick in the second round, which is Mike Evans moving into the third round. First selection is Aaron Jones. Yeah, I mean, it's just been... we haven't even been doing this for an entire year yet, so the love, the support from you guys has been absolutely mind-blowing and phenomenal, and, you know, we just we truly appreciate you guys. Always try to end the stream letting you guys know how much we appreciate you guys, how much we love you guys, how much we love this channel and, you know, this community, man, and just so incredibly excited for what the future holds for the Catch fam and the community and the channel as a whole. All right, Tyreek Hill off the board. Second selection in the third round, followed by my guy, James Conner. Man, I would have loved Conner here in the third round. Let's go ahead and take a look. As we know, we're going to go running back here. For me, it's Zeke or Josh Jacobs, or David Montgomery, of course, if he's hanging around. Any of those guys I'd love to get. Kelsey gets selected there. And then we'll probably go receiver in the fourth. If Mark Andrews, for any reason, is still hanging around in the fourth, then we'll go ahead and I won't be able to pass him up. But it's very, very likely. This is a 10-man draft, so it's, you know, a little bit thinner, but I'd be very surprised if he doesn't go in the third. But if I can get him on the turn in the fourth, then I would absolutely do so. You know, part of the strategy is letting a tight end and a QB fall to you, but at some point, if there's a player of too much value at tight end or QB, you just can't. You don't want to pass it up. There goes Mark Andrews, which I thought would happen. But you know, if we're sitting in the 8th round and Kyler Murray or Lamar Jackson are available, we're taking them. If we're sitting in the 4th round or the 5th round and Mark Andrews or Travis Kelce is available to some degree, Kyle Pitts or a George Kittle are sitting around as well, then we're not skipping out on them either. All right, let's go. Monty's not a bad option here, but I'm going to go Josh Jacobs. I don't mind Monty, Josh Jacobs, or Zeke there. Kind of have them all in the same tier. All right, so Willie goes Zeke to end the 3rd round, and he will start the 4th round with Justin Herbert. So we're going to go receiver here. A lot of good options. Jalen Waddle, DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown. I love me some T. Higgins, but I just know that I'm going to be going for Tyler Boyd late in this draft. A.J. Brown's a fun upside type play. Michael Pittman, a little bit more consistency. Jalen Waddle and DK Metcalf, a little bit more consistency. Let's go with A.J. Brown. Take that upside, as we know we're going to get a ton of consistency out of Devontae Adams throughout the season. 2 Raiders on this team. Maybe we should have gone T. Higgins. Had a little Bengals stack and a Raiders stack. Go for Joe Burrow and Derek Carr late in this draft as well. But, oh well. We got A.J. Brown. I'm fine with that. Fine with a little fly Eagles fly action on this team. All right, there goes Kyle Pitts, followed by T. Higgins. And we'll just kind of keep an eye, now that Kyle Pitts is gone, on George Kittle. There's a certain point where if he's hanging around, I'm not going to pass him up. And then we kind of want to keep in mind this tier of QBs. Burrow, Murray, Hurts, depending on when they go. Patrick Mahomes still available as well. We'll either pull the trigger at QB. Like, I would love to get this tier of quarterbacks at the right price, being that this is a 10-man draft. We're going to have an opportunity to do so, but the flip side is if this tier of QBs goes, we need to keep an eye on the next tier: Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson. Wow, they've got Aaron Rodgers low. They've got Aaron Rodgers below Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, and Trey Lance. And they still have him projected for 4,200 passing yards and 33 touchdowns. I mean, he won the MVP last season with 37 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns, 4,100 passing yards. Wow, he had 101 rushing yards last season. I didn't even know that. All right, dude, I'm sorry, but I think that's a discount. That's a steal on A-Rod, even if Adams is out of the picture. Wow, big run on tight end here in the 4th round with Darren Waller and George Kittle gone. Antonio Gibson, David Montgomery also selected here as well. Ronald, what's up, people? What's going on, bro? What up? What up? Appreciate you being here, man. How you doing? Smokey says, officially addicted to mocking, and it's only May. Oh, yeah, man. And it's only going to heat up from here every single month that passes. There goes Saquon, second to last pick of the 4th round. And we've got one more selection here in the 4th. And it's Deontay Johnson. All right, so for me, now looking at tight ends, I'm fine with this tier. I think we can hold off another round or two. I mean, anyone from Hunter Henry. I'm not crazy right now about drafting Gronk or Albert O. But really, everyone else available, any combination of the two, I'd be happy with. QB, we look like we're still good on. I mean, talking about certain players not being able to pass up. If Patty Mahomes is available here at the end of the 5th, I'll take Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. All right, there goes Michael Pittman. And J.K. Dobbins was the first selection in the 5th round. Ronald says, I'm just watching a mocked draft does as much as being in one because I always know what I would do. Well, I'm glad I can provide that service for you. There goes Patrick Mahomes, so we're not getting him. Mari Cooper also selected. Trying to see how other people are feeling. 100%, man. There goes Jalen Waddle. So let's take a look at running back. Eli Mitchell, Breece Hall, A.J. Dillon, probably the next tier I'm looking at here. I feel like this strategy is best suited in a 10-man as well. You get a pretty deep roster and still a good value QB, 1 to 2 good value tight ends as well. All right, there goes DJ Moore. Let's take a look at receiver as well. As Breece Hall selected. DK Metcalf still available too. I mean, Metcalf as a wide receiver 3, I think, is an absolute steal. And there he goes off the board. Okay. Scary Terry, not a bad selection here. Let's go Eli Mitchell. Stay true to this overall strategy. Damian Harris selected by our boy Willie. And we'll see what receiver we can land here. I have a feeling, okay, he went Amon-Ra St. Brown. I thought he was going to go Scary Terry, who I kind of wanted here, and we still got. DK Metcalf, Scary Terry as your wide receiver 3, I absolutely love. So, P. Morley, what's up, bro? What's up? Wait till 7th for QB, see what happens. Looks like it's headed that way. 7th or 8th. And luckily, AJ drafting before us has a QB1 and Josh Allen. Willie drafting after us has a QB1 and Justin Herbert, probably the top 2 QBs in the draft in most people's opinion. So we probably don't have to worry. Who knows? They might want 2 QBs about them sniping a QB from us. So we'll see. But still, 7 teams, including myself, who need a quarterback. Ronald, you got to get practice, know where people are going, know who to queue up, 100%. Jerry Jeudy off the board, followed by Lamar Jackson. Smoke the Cat. I feel really high on Juju and Mike Williams. Should I be worried if I end up with them as my wide receiver 1 and 2? Yeah, I would say a little bit of concern there. A little bit of a risk, I'll put it that way, but it could absolutely pay off. As Lamar Jackson has taken A.J. Dillon, Miles Sanders, a little bit of a run on running back. We do want to be keeping an eye on running back here. I really wanted to land A.J. Dillon in the 6th, but that's okay. I would say Mike Williams better suited as a wide receiver 3. That's where he's going to be the most comfortable to play in terms of a flex option with nice upside. Okay as a wide receiver 2. Just know he's going to be inconsistent, and some weeks he's really going to hit for you, some weeks he's not. Juju, I would be worried as a wide receiver 1. I like him, once again, more as a flex type option. It just kind of depends, like, where you're replacing, those high value picks at receiver, right? Are you stacking up at running back? Are you getting a high caliber tight end like a Travis Kelce, a Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts, whoever it may be? Are you getting a high value QB like a Josh Allen, Justin Herbert? You could probably, in a 12-man league, it's worth the risk. It is. But just understand it's a little bit of a risk in my humble opinion. But it could pay off for sure. So you got to risk it to get the biscuit, right? All right, here in the 7th round, Brandon Cooks, Dalton Schultz, Russell Wilson, Mike Thomas. So let's take a look at QBs. Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts still hanging around. Tight ends look pretty healthy as Mike Williams and TJ Hawkinson are taken. I might take a breather from running back here and go ahead and go out and get a QB and then flip back to receiver because there are some receivers available that I really like, including a Hollywood Brown, Chris Godwin, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith, Hunter Renfrow. We all know that receiver is going to be pretty deep. But I think I might go for an upside play at QB here. Although in a 10-man league, I could probably hold off. But looking at running backs, Singletary, Penny, Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Tony Pollard, Michael Carter. There's just not a ton of huge upside available. So Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray available here. Pretty comparable stats last season. I'll go Jalen Hurts, try and stack with A.J. Brown. Melvin Gordon's off the board. Juju Smith-Schuster's off the board. Could go double QB here. Be a little bit crazy, but I could. Tony Pollard, I kind of like the upside involved with Tony Pollard as a handcuff right here. But let's look at receiver, and let's go Chris Godwin. Hollywood Brown, I think, is a great option there as well. Kyler Murray, a great option at QB. Hollywood, a good option at receiver as well, as he gets selected immediately after. Kyler Murray gets selected 2 selections after. And there goes Buffalo's defense pretty damn early in the 8th round. There goes DeAndre Hopkins. Smokey's going RB, tight end, QB, then receivers. I might try hero wide receiver next time. Is that a thing? Smokey or Pete Morley says yes, but no. I'm interested in Juju and a long-time Mike Williams owner. What do you mean by hero wide receiver? Let me know. But I think with that strategy, that's fine. If you hit on the right running backs, you get a high caliber tight end, a high caliber QB. That's fine. That's fine. It's a little bit risky, and you're probably going to have to fill out a receiver for the rest of the draft, right? Ronald, I didn't have a McDonald's double cheese for dinner. I had one I bought last night, the microwave. Basically rock bottom of my cuisine. Oh, man. All right, Dawson Knox is gone. That's funny, Ronald. So we're going to go ahead and start to look at tight end. Make sure we don't slip out of this tier right here. Keep an eye on receivers. How many more selections do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're pretty... We do need to get another running back. For me, I'd like to add Tony Pollard and even a Michael Carter, Darrell Henderson, James Robinson, Rashad Penny, Kareem Hunt. Just try and look for some committees. Receiver, we're pretty loaded. We already have... Hunter Renfrow I'd like to add here, or Drake London. See, the thing about drafting A.J. Brown is Devonta Smith just offers such a good value later on. Gabe Davis, I like his value as well. But we're going to go ahead and go tight end and go for committee running back. And then Let's see, running back, tight end, running back, maybe another tight end, QB, receiver, or 2 more receivers and another QB. All right, so for me, I'm probably going Goddard here. Goddard's been a later round tight end, that I've really, really liked. Looks like we got a couple teams leave, so we're getting some kickers and defense already sprinkled in here. I wish Yahoo would kind of not do that, but what are you going to do? That's what the subscriber mock drafts are for, which we're going to have much more of in June. All right, so we're up. Next, I can go Rashad Penny or Tony Pollard. I'm going to go Pollard. Don't really mind either option. We're going to cross our fingers that Hunter Renfrow falls out to 109, but I doubt it. Smokey says wide receiver, running back. I think that's fine too. I mean, at that point, I would try some mocks where you go receiver, either receiver, running back, tight end, QB, or running back, receiver, running back, tight end, QB, just to try and throw in a bona fide wide receiver 1 in there, especially if it's a 12-man league. And there goes Hunter Renfrow, so we're not getting him. Rashad Penny, Kareem Hunt, Drake London, Adam Thielen all off the board here. Aaron Rodgers falling all the way to the 10th round here. Alan Lazard, Chase Edmonds, San Fran's defense, Money Mac, Tyler Lockett off the board. Smokey, P. Morley, I'm going to chill on the early 3rd round running back this year because I'll draft someone I'll start instead. Fair enough. Alexander Madison's gone. Mike Gesicki, Derek Carr, Ronald Jones. We're up in 2 picks. Man, now I wish I didn't go A.J. Brown because it looks like Devonta Smith's going to be available. Just a better value, man. What QBs are hanging around? Yeah, we saw quite a few QBs get selected. So for me right now, it's just Kirk Cousins. Let's see. We've got 3 spots left. It's about time we get another receiver. Let's go Treylon Burks. Take a rookie with some upside. Take a look at running back. Probably will go Michael Carter here. Robinson, Henderson. I mean, I think these guys are all going to be in committees and all have weeks where they hit and weeks where they don't hit necessarily. I'll go Robinson. I still got some faith in him. Then I'd like to end this draft with either a tight end or a QB. There goes Pat Freiermuth. If it is a QB, it's going to be Cousins or Watson, I guess. Don't really want to have to draft him, but got to look at it from a fantasy perspective, I guess. Plenty of receivers, and there goes Hunter Henry. So for me, probably not going with the second tight end. In a 10-man league, you know, one of these guys would pop up on the waivers. I mean, Noah Fant, Logan Thomas, Gronk, if he comes back, you know, I think he'll hold some value. But outside of that, not too crazy high on any of those guys, especially in a 10-man league. Running backs, for me, looks like Henderson got selected, so it's just Michael Carter. Hines and McKissick, those 2 backfields have gotten too crowded over the offseason where I'm not crazy about their potential PPR upside. Tyler Algier, probably how I want to end this draft. Looking at receivers, I mean, we've got Treylon Burks, Chris Godwin, Scary Terry, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Adams. So we could go with another receiver as well. Devonta Smith's still hanging around. That drives me crazy, man. Oh, man. If we did go receiver, probably be Tyler Boyd for me or Christian Watson. Sky Moore, I don't mind. Tim Patrick. It just goes to show how deep receiver is. Kendrick Bourne, I love as well. Deeper leagues, I don't mind. Braxton Berrios. I mean, just all kinds of good players here. We'll stick with one QB. I believe in Jalen Hurts. Like I said, if we did go QB, Kirk Cousins already got selected. It'd probably be Deshaun Watson. If I really felt like I needed a second QB, Matty Ice. Maybe Zach Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Carson Wentz, someone of that caliber. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go. Wow, I can't find. I don't know how to use this. I'm going to go Tyler Algier. Heavy running back. Then I'm going to punt a kicker or defense. And I mean, looking at the available players, we already have one rookie receiver on this team in Treylon Burks, but I don't mind Christian Watson or Sky Moore. But we'll go Tyler Boyd, and then we'll end with either a kicker or defense. That is like one problem, I guess, with inconsistently drafting in a 12-man format and then coming to a 10-man format or even an 8-man format. It's like impossible to select a kicker and defense because you just see so many players that you're so used to going out and wanting consistently on your 12-man rosters that it's like too difficult to pass them up in a 10-man draft. So I feel like we came out of this draft absolutely stacked. We've got a little bit, look at that, Ronald, a little bit of a Philly trio. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Dallas Goedert. I should have got Miles Sanders sprinkled in there, even though I'm not a fan of him from a fantasy perspective. We got the man that replaced A.J. Brown. We got some Raiders on this squad. That went completely over my head. I'm happy we didn't get Renfro. I would not like to have Adams and Renfro on the same team. We got Adams and Jacobs. It's a good-looking team. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs, Goedert, Eli Mitchell, Scary Terry, Chris Godwin, Tony Pollard, Treylon Burks, James Robinson, Tyler Algier, and Tyler Boyd. I would be happy with this team if I was coming out of this with a 10-man, in a 10-man league. Smokey, for me, I still can't decide if I'd rather flex a receiver or running back. That's the thing, but I guess depends who's there at your pick when it comes down to it, like you said. Yeah, I would plan on trying to flex a running back, and I would fill the third running back position in a 12-man league before filling the third receiver position, because in a 12-man format, receivers are going to be deeper than running backs, 100%. All right, so from what we're looking at, I don't really mind Dallas as a drafting option. I would say we're just going to stream a defense in this league, and we'll go out and we'll get a top kicker from last year who scored 171 points in Nick Folk. Ronald, yeah, I'm mucking 12 and drafting 10, like running with weights. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, there you guys have it. Another beautiful 2022 fantasy football mock draft. And it's a 10-man format, 3 Yahoo, full PPR. I felt like this team, every time we do this strategy, although 10-man a little bit easier, the strategy is really, really working out. Going running back, receiver, and repeating, keeping track of a tight end tier we're comfortable with, a QB tier that we're comfortable with, and letting that QB and tight end fall to us and kind of, analyzing the next tier of QB and tight end as the draft progresses to see if we do want to go out and select a second QB and tight end or not. And if not, just continuing to load up at receiver and running back. All right, so Jalen Hurts at QB. Didn't even mean to do this. Goddard at tight end. So we got a little stack there, like I said. Looking at receivers, we do have A.J. Brown, so little Eagles trio. Devontae Adams as our wide receiver 1. Very nice consistency there. A.J. Brown there to offer some of that upside. Scary Terry as a wide receiver 3 is a beautiful position to be in. Chris Godwin, although he's going to miss some time as wide receiver 4. Absolutely love that. Treylon Burks as a wide receiver 5. Very nice upside in his rookie season. Then Tyler Boyd, a very secure wide receiver 6. We got our running backs. We got Mixon as our RB1, Jacobs as our RB2. I would be happy with that. I'm comfortable with Eli Mitchell as an RB3. I know some of you guys have concerns about him, but I think that's a fair position to have him at. Pollard as a RB4 and a committee approach. Possible handcuff, a good position as an RB4. Robinson, once again, a committee approach. Potential handcuff to ETN. You can look at it either way. Dougie Peterson loves to run the football. Well, maybe doesn't love to run the football, but loves to use multiple running backs. So I still have some faith in James Robinson. Then Tyler Algier, my rookie running back that I'm trying to go for in all my drafts. I think as each month passes, more and more fantasy owners are going to be looking to Tyler Algier as a possible RB1. So I love him as the last running back on this squad. Punted a defense, no defense in this draft. Would assume that we are going to Just drop somebody when the season starts and stream a defense. And then we got Nick Folk, bona fide kicker. About to say top. I guess I can't see where he landed last season through Yahoo, but I know he's top 10. I want to say top 5 last season, so I'll take Nick Folk all day long. He was a monster last season. So I like this team a lot, man. I like this team a lot. Let's see. Ronald, you're def too high on Terry. Keep drafting him. Yeah, I think he's going to get those targets. Carson Wentz used Michael Pittman very well as a wide receiver 1 last season. I'm definitely more comfortable with Terry as a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. I would not want him as a wide receiver 1, but I do think that he holds pretty good value at the right price overall. All right, let's see. I call them Washington Commanders. This is too stupid for me. Commander Carson, baby, let's go. It's a rough timeline over here as a Washington native. Prey, what's up, baby? Appreciate you stopping by at the end of the draft here. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Talking a little bit of fantasy. Running another mock draft with me. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button, of course. If you're new to the channel, come join the Catch fam. And was fun tonight. Had an absolute blast, as always. Tomorrow night, we'll be on running a couple of Underdog drafts. If you guys are interested in doing so, make sure you hop on. And if not, come hang out. Talk some fantasy. Have a good time. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, love you guys, man. Love this community. Love this channel. Love the Catch fam. And appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. So P. Morley, Prey, Ronald, Smokey the Cat, Derek, Justin. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys hopping in the live chat. Everyone else who was able to stop by and hang out. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. And that'll do it for the stream. Got nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on the Catch. And peace.